Isaac, have you seen the beached shark that is down here?
I changed my Discord name. Appreciate it.
Oh my god!
Look at him! Oh! What?
Oh!
Is there a shark statue?
I feel a very severe lack of appreciation.
Hold on. Sorry, we're amazed by the sharks that are just in the caves.
Cave
There
sharks.
are sharks
Wait,
that
they're
have
they're
beached
sitting there.
themselves inside of a building, inside of a cave.
Wait, hang on. I'm screenshotting this. I don't put the monitor so
They're
it
just
doesn't show.
chilling. They're like fish or friends, not food, and then, you know.
Look at this, Sam.
No, I know. I'm looking at it on the stream.
Oh, okay.
I have the stream up.
Oh, my game just crashed.
It couldn't handle the sharks on the land.
It really couldn't. I decided to take a screenshot and tab out, and the game just crashed. Yes.
I'm just catching all this chlorophyte out of the corner of my eye that we missed.
We'll get it.
It does, like, blend in pretty well.
It does.
Surprisingly. Like, when you look at it on its own, you're like,
That's
oh, wow, that's pretty obvious. But then, like, when you're just looking through the jungle caves, you're like, bush? Like,
Bush near wall.
bush rock? Bush rock. Leaf rock. Grass rock? What did you find?
Found the house, the shark house.
Oh. Okay. I thought you found the bulb. I don't even know what the bulb looks like. And would I be capable of accidentally breaking the bulb?
Probably.
Oh! Don't put that
we
weight
have-
on my shoulders, Isaac! I got a dead man's sweater.
That's
can
pretty
appreciate that.
unsanitary. I hope you wash it before you wear it.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Alright, I'm gonna start.
I said that and then sniffled. I thought the sniffle added a lot more, but it didn't get picked up. What'd he die of? Fucking AIDS. You'll be alright? Yeah, I cleaned it.
I remember that. That was Sugar Pine, right?
No, I just made that up.
No?
Full inventory.
Wait,
Life fruit.
found a gold heart?
I found a life fruit.
Sweet.
I didn't even see what it
Exactly
looked like.
we need.
I broke it on accident while swinging.
It's gold.
Uh-huh. It was gold
need
in
more
the
of
shape of a heart, but I didn't see what it looked like before I broke it.
We need a lot of those.
On co-op, if you die and your friend is still alive, they can wait out the whole 20 seconds it takes for you to respawn, and the boss, and then you can come back, and then they can die, and you can keep fighting the boss, and it won't go away. But because the bosses go away if you both die, if everyone dies, the boss goes away. You failed.
Or if you're outside of aggro range.
Or if you just get outside of aggro range. But
So do
on
it.
solo, if you die,
I'm not
if
there.
you alone
You die
die,
in real life.
if you die in real life, you die in Terraria.
You know, the child-friendly President's Community.
On another monitor.
Oh, on another monitor. See, there was a web version of it. I forgot what it was called.
I remember like Cards
Wonder
Against
if-
Humanity, XYZ.
Yeah. I remember it was something, but it wasn't called Cards Against Humanity, the one I did.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Cards Against Humanity doesn't have an app like Uno and shit.
Well, yeah, 'cause they need people to buy their physical card sets.
People buy the physical card sets.
Yeah, I know.
More people.
That's what I'm saying.
More people.
They had so much money they bought land to stop the Trump wall.
You can't just
That's fine.
stop at a few people, man. That's not how you make the monies.
What are you talking about? Uno's only a card game.
More
and they
Blood
have-
Moon?
And they have a video game.
Never become a businessman.
The
goal is to continue
Sam,
making
you're the
money,
worst
not-
capitalist.
The goal is to
You
continue
can
making money,
release
not
expansions and
stop when you hit a
DLCs. What are you
cap.
talking about? Microtransactions, card packs.
You're
Well,
killing me
thanks.
here.
I died because.
Because what? Because I'm right?
The aneurysm
Yes.
you're giving us. KO cannon. Huh.
My roommate gave him pieces of edible cookie, and then they were just laying down.
Holden, are you underground or back at the base?
He's underground.
That's all you can do when you're on an edible.
Just lay down.
You lay down. That's all I
That
can
sounds
do.
perfect.
I fucking
Let me see if I can find this.
when I took the 3 edibles and was watching fucking Wonder Woman 84,
3?
I
Are they
legit
10?
forgot like you know the feeling of like when you're sitting down and then you lift like your knees up, like just the act of doing that, like do that right now and you know the feeling. I forgot how to do that. My legs felt too heavy.
Your legs felt too heavy?
Yeah. Like I physically couldn't bring myself to lift them up while sitting down. I couldn't lift my knees up while sitting because they felt too heavy. I like psychologically couldn't bring myself to do it.
Yeah.
And I absolutely could not keep track of Wonder Woman. I even joked with my girlfriend that like from now on, every time I ever try to watch Wonder Woman 87, I have to be inebriated on some kind of substance and never watch it sober, just so I can never understand what the fuck is going on.
That's because there's nothing that happens in that movie. I watched half of it the other night, and literally nothing happened for the first half of the movie.
Well, I was roasting. I was most sober when the beginning scene happened with her as a kid, which I thought was horribly stupid. But everything that happened in the plot, I only know of quote unquote plot. I only know of bits and pieces, and I probably couldn't even make sense of it sober. I got another.
How do you
like,
feel? How do you feel about the controversy surrounding the story details of Wonder Woman 87?
I don't know anything.
So people are upset because technically, Wonder Woman raped a man in that movie because it is implied that she had sex with the boyfriend, but the boyfriend's soul was taking over somebody else's bodies, and he had no control over having sex with her.
Well, the physical body wouldn't, but I don't think he'd be even conscious at all because while the boyfriend is taking over the body.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking your thoughts.
Yeah, I absolutely do not think that there would be rape. Cause like,
From
okay,
what I remember reading about it, there's signs that he is conscious inside the body still, like he's struggling against.
I don't know. I was too high.
I don't know. I'm just regurgitating nonsense.
I was too high, but like, do you think that even if that technically was the case, that man was conscious under that body, that Wonder Woman 84 legitimately is promoting rape?
I think it's just a plot hole that people are looking into.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Cause like if Wonder Woman was like, oh yeah, I had sex with Steve in another man's body and it was hot, and I knew that man deep down there could feel it and it turned me on even more. Like, if that was the case, it'd be a little questionable. But if it's legit, like, yeah, he might have been under there. Like, okay, so?
My rainbow rod's doing all the work for me. I love it.
At one point, I bought a bunch of gummies, and I just sat there and just ate this tube of gummies.
Oh yeah, that happened with the Nerds Rope. But I will never get edible gummies, honestly. Yeah, I had an edible Nerds Rope that was 400 milligrams. Did I not tell you the story of how I accepted death?
Amazing.
I accepted death, Sam.
Yeah.
I believed that I had died.
Well,
That
I got
reminds
a
me
fun
of
one.
the Swagger Souls video where one of his friends ate like 600 milligrams of an edible Nerds Rope and thought he was dying. He was high for like 4 days straight.
Yeah, so I got crossfaded. I got really drunk, and then I had about, I'm gonna estimate 200 milligrams worth of edibles. I was playing Dark Souls 2. My initial plan was to just show off how good I am at Dark Souls 2. I had, we had drinks at a dive bar, 8 wings. And then he had this edible, and he was like, yeah, I got an edible Nerds Rope. I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. And because it's a Nerds Rope, I can't help myself. I ate about half of it, and the total was 400, so I had about 200 milligrams, I'll say. And at the second bonfire of Dark Souls 2, I could not stop. Just like I could not focus on the TV. I was like, I can't play this. I set the controller down, and I kind of curled up and I chilled. I was like, whew. And then my head started burning, and my stomach started burning. Like my groin area started burning. So, I was like, oh no, I don't like this.
Oh no.
And so I was focusing harder on my face, but then my groin burning would start getting worse as I focused on my head. And then if I focused on the burning in my groin, then you know, the burning in my head would get worse. And so I was like, am I like time basically like stood still in my head. And I was like, fuck, I really hope my buddy recognizes that I'm really not having a good high right now. I hope he notices how fucked up I am. And he stood up off of the couch, and I was like, oh my god, he noticed. Please save me. And then he just turns like a robot and stares at the wall. And I just thought, I'm fucked. I'm fucking dead. I'm absolutely dead. I thought in that moment I died. In that moment it hit me that I must be dead. And I thought of this theory that I had overdosed somehow. And I was like in a limbo state between life and death, and that this is what hell was. That hell was just like permanently stuck in like still time, fighting for consciousness. And
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it. If I'm dying, I'm just gonna let it happen. I'm just gonna stop focusing on either source of pain. I'm just gonna stop focusing in general and just let myself fade out of existence. And I stopped focusing, my vision blurred, and then I puked all over myself.
Wow, good job.
Oh my god.
Proud of me. There was
That
only one time I ever got drunk enough.
Was
to
the
puke.
worst high I've ever been in. Then there was the high where
Yes, you do.
I got so high that every time there was a side character introduced, I started imagining a whole side show based around that character specifically. And like every
That
single
sounds like
person
something to
that
do.
spoke, every one of them would have a side show in my fucking brain. So there was that.
The first time
Okay.
I ever had an edible, it was a homemade cake pop, and the guy had never made them before. And I was like, oh, it should be fine, whatever, maybe, whatever. It's not that big of a deal, right? I ate the cake pop, and I slept for 28 hours. So an entire day of my life never happened.
Yeah, those hours
me.
are gone. You're never gonna
I
get
went
them
to,
back.
I went to sleep on Friday and woke up Sunday afternoon.
Like the hours of my fucking like last 2 days where I've just been too tired to do anything, those are gone. Those are
Yeah.
gone because of that edible.
I never really had a bad high, I don't think. The first few times I got high,
Lucky
I was pretty
you.
paranoid. I was paranoid, but I was also in a strange house with strange people I'd never really met. And then somebody pulled out heroin, and I was like, I need to go.
Oh yeah, I would leave. Heroin is the opposite of an invitation.
Yeah, no, I was like, you guys have fun.
Heroin is not only the opposite of an invitation, it is a guest deletion.
Oh, yeah.
You whip out heroin and then like 90% of the party guests disappear like they got Thanos.
It was also the first or second time I ever got high. And so I was like, it's really like the scary shows.
Right.
You smoke a bowl, and then all of a sudden heroin shows up, and then that's never happened in my life. I've never seen anything harder than weed, ever, since then. She just pulled out this aluminum foil box. I was like, what's the box? And they're like, heroin. I was like,
What's in the box?
What's in the box? No, you're not gonna lick my mouth. You always stick your tongue in my mouth. It's weird.
That's how dogs greet each
What
other
are
and they
you,
go.
gay?
No, I just don't want a dog's tongue in my mouth.
Why not? The flavor.
It's not as
So serious.
pleasant an experience.
You were
What?
so serious, I was intimidated for a moment. Isaac,
We funneled.
Isaac, I'm not done.
But oh
I-
my god.
I'm not done.
This is Holden we're talking about. He's not gonna be done for another 10 minutes.
Yeah, you're right. Poland's like sitting there post nut, still covered in jizz, like half an hour later. He's like, I'm not done.
This is true. This is true.
No wonder you have an OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's spots up above where I can get more water, but this is fine.
You have enough water. I don't have enough water. I will never have enough water.
Hydrate, Isaac.
Hydrate.
That sounded like a very informational video, Isaac.
It was not.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, this thing's in the game now. You can get it.
Right.
Bye.
That's what I heard.
It was like a minute. It was like not even a minute and a half long. Minute, 4 seconds.
It sounded like the opposite video equivalent of like the how to pronounce the dinosaur with 500 teeth.
Guys, don't look up dinosaur with 500
Where it
teeth.
was
It's
like,
not
yeah, it was
funny.
like a minute-long video. So still technically better than him making a minute-long video linking to the previous video where he already did the thing that was in the title.
Algorithms.
Algorithm.
When the monster breathes on you.
Last words.
A refreshing
Last
sip
words. Smell my breath.
Of, a refreshing sip of Sierra Mist. Just.
Drake sipping a Sprite and then splitting into pieces. That commercial used to kill me. Were you there when I like watched it on YouTube and I just kept going frame by frame and laughing my ass off?
Yeah.
I think I need to do that again. My annual revisit to the Drake Sprite commercial.
First name Sprite, last name Sprite. Like
First name Crisp, last name Sprite.
Like a Sprite.
Not a
Sprite,
great
Sprite,
soda, but I think
Sprite.
it's aight. Not always great, but sometimes it is right.
I like Sierra Mist more than Sprite because Sierra Mist
Oh.
is just sweeter.
Yeah.
What is this flavor?
Plus, fucking McDonald's Sprite and or like Sprite fresh out the fucking like gas station freezer. Oh, hits different in a plastic bottle sometimes.
Dude, you can dude, when the Sprite is so strong, you can recharge your fucking phone in it.
Oh, absolutely. I just want like death row, but they just keep giving the fucking dude in the chair glasses of Sprite. He drinks so much Sprite, he just electrocutes himself. They give him like, they have like 4 McDonald's filters like strapped to one another. Divine crate. Oh, thank you for the 5 masturbate.
You're welcome.
I will live for another day.
You want some more?
You want some more?
Seductively sips Arizona green tea. Hey, more. You. The tea is long gone. You're just sucking on an empty straw.
You were drinking a water bottle, but now it's like as skinny as it can possibly be.
It is an actual.
The dude is visibly struggling to suck it any farther. I just want Stormcloaks to be like, feel the blood of your ancestors upon you, and then the Imperials are just like, suck my dick! Like, they're just really, like, super not medieval.
They're just like, huh, you're gay.
Like, they talk like completely modern people. They're like, we're gonna go to the... Wait. Oh, I almost said Asgard. What the fuck is it called in Skyrim?
Sovngarde.
Sovngarde. There's a place awaiting for me in Sovngarde. Beers are just like, get a load of this fucking faggot.
Where's like, oh, this fucking idiot.
Oh, this
Look at this
fucking
fucking idiot.
He's fucking. The fuck is he,
Look at this
7?
fucking idiot.
When you die, it's all black loser.
What do you mean?
What the fuck? Whatever one of those fuckers is a long-range laser, fuck off.
Izor.
I literally haven't noticed them. Holy shit.
It's a play on eyesore.
Eyes or what?
Steak.
Steak or eyes? You go to IHOP. You go to Outback. Oh,
Steak
sir.
or
Would you like
eyes?
steak or eyes? I'm sorry. What was the other option? Steak? No, the other one.
They demand your option.
Our eyes. What? Whose eyes? What? Where? Where are you getting these eyes from?
They have a surplus of eyes. They're past customers who ask too many questions.
Every cook has no They just have a collection of people, like, in the back all have no eyes. There's, please, where am I? I want to see my family. I just want to hear the sound of my wife's voice again. Table 35. Oh no! A son gets taken away from his mother's arms. Mama! He's speaking Spanish.
Nimble Blood Rainbow? Or Blood Rainbow.
Crazy anime opening name. Cool.
Rains blood from the sky.
Sounds like meteor, but blood.
Not very quickly, but damn.
Rain blood! I can't believe Slayer wrote a song about a terraria weapon. It's kind of crazy. Especially because that was in
Kill
like
you.
the 1980s. Way before Terraria existed. Where's my Terraria iceberg video? I'm gonna look for one and watch it.